Happy Friday, everybody. It's a whole new era, and I am coming to you from my quarantine home office here at our house. I hope this is working. It doesn't say that it's working, but we will try to make sure that it's working. Okay, I see somebody's watching, so it must be working. Okay, it's Friday. We've been doing our Friday videos every week at the office, and you know, our minds are all blown after yesterday, and it's a whole different era. And bear with me because I'm using a gimbal and I have no idea what I'm doing. I just had Luke help me set it up, so bear with me. So anyhow, we're all at home, and the only thing I can think of, and probably to help keep my own sanity through all this, is I should still do a video. Last night at 5:31, I got an email from the Department of Labor saying that effective last night at 8 o'clock, all businesses that were not life essential had to close. So at that point, it literally felt like I got hit with a ton of bricks because I own multiple businesses, and 3 of them have storefronts: the real estate office, closing office, and the car wash. And I had to then contact 13 people that work for me and tell them, hey, you need to go tonight and get your stuff because at 8 o'clock tonight, we're effectively supposed to close. And that they wouldn't start enforcing it until Saturday. But, I mean, literally, we had to go get our stuff. So, with that being said, I let everybody know, and people reacting how people do. Everybody had a million questions, and quite overwhelming, I have to say, but we will get through it. So I am going to mix this video up a little bit. I actually took a ton of notes because I wanted to make sure I went over everything that I wanted to, and I don't have them taped up on my wall like I normally do, because I have all different things that I thought I wanted to say. So, you know, it's crazy being a business owner. You know, you're supposed to be the leader, the one they all look to for support and guidance. And, you know, I, being human, I mean, I literally felt nauseous and got chills because it was like adrenaline hit me. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But, you know, I need to lead with example. So I need to stay calm just like everybody else. And so, because ultimately, I'm the one steering the ship, especially in Mountain Valley and 6 West. You know, we have tons of clients, tons of deals going on currently, tons of listings and buyers that want to still look. And literally, like, we have to halt until then. We can still email listings. If you've already seen properties and want to make an offer, we can still do that. But we literally have to do it all remotely from our homes. As far as the closings, Jenny is working at home, doing everything that she can do with the current deals. This is all new, so the state is trying to figure out what we can do, if we can do remote closings with electronic notary. There's going to be a lot of permanent changes after this of how we do business and real estate and just everything in the process. So, literally, I mean, basically, it's going to slow everything down no matter what. Like, we cannot prevent that from happening, because every day we're learning new things. And, you know, we even had to close the car wash. I've had people ask, you know, why? There's nobody there. But, you know, the whole point of having everything closed is to keep people safe. And it's not us. It's not you. It's, you know, they're trying to save lives. And so it has to be done, you know. As much as you want to make money and pay your bills and everything, like, what's more important? You have to literally try to do this so you're saving people's lives. You know, I wouldn't want that on my conscience. I want to be greedy and make a buck so I can go out and be out there potentially spreading it. I might not have any symptoms or get sick from it, or my family, but, you know, we have to do what's right. So basically, am I scared? I'm numb at this point because I don't know what else I can feel. I feel like different times in my life when crazy things have happened, whether it was close people passing away or last year, for example, was crazy. My husband lost his job. We had a house fire at one of our rentals, and my stepson's mom committed suicide. So I feel like we learn through these things and we get stronger and tougher and thicker skin, but we have to stay calm. So I feel like that's why I feel like I am numb. And like I said before, like there are so many unknowns, and we all have to remember we're all going through this and learning and doing this together because we don't know what happens tomorrow. I've seen different posts out there. I want to give up. Like, we can't give up. What other choice do we have but to go on and try to keep going on? As much as my mom can drive me crazy at times because she's my mom, she did teach us and instill us, when the crap hits the fan, you got to buckle up and dig in. And so at this point, that's what I'm doing, and I'm encouraging everybody, especially the ones that work for me, but everybody, because you can't give up. Literally, we're learning through this together. And what other choice do we really have? So, trying to look for positives throughout all of this. And I have some recommendations, and I'm literally reading this because, for one, it was like journaling for me, but I thought maybe it would work for everybody else, even those who work for me. So, have a routine. Just because you're home and you're stuck at home, don't just lay around and sleep in all day and not take showers and not get dressed. A day or two is fine, but we don't know how long we're going to be in this situation. So, get up, take a shower, get dressed, do your makeup. Just have a purpose, throughout all of this stuff. If we don't have a purpose, it's so easy to give up. So, our purpose might be making breakfast for our kids, feeding the birds, or whatever. Read a book, do something, just journal, whatever to have a purpose. If you're stressed out, this is what I do. And day to day, most days I come home and I'm literally overstimulated with everything that I have going on in my life, between businesses and kids and being married and all the things and pets. Just everything. Everything is a different stress. So literally most days I go home, I turn my phone off for a little while so I can decompress, but I have a mental download, and I literally write down every single thing that is stressing me out at that moment, from my phone keeps ringing to how am I going to pay my mortgage, or how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that, and I write down every little thing until literally I feel calm and like I haven't forgotten anything. And sometimes it's 4 or 5 pages long. After I have everything out and you put it on paper, you feel lighter, because half the time fear is what you're stressed about, the unknowns, and seeing it on paper, it makes it seem a little less stressful. And then normally I just rip it up, because why not? It's gone. It's like gone that way. And it helps to organize your thoughts and get it out. Whether you don't want to do any of this, the only option we have is literally stay calm, but try to see the positive. You are alive. You are home with your family. Like, I've been wanting to just have a day off for months, and I didn't think it would take something like this to actually do it, but I'll soak it up and take it while I can. You're having quality time with your family. You're healthy and you're safe. And you have electricity. This could be a heck of a lot worse. God willing, you're healthy and you're home, but you do have electricity. Your kids aren't driving you crazy, because there are things for them to still do if you can't be paying attention to them every single second. It's almost spring. Like, it's gonna be 70 degrees today, so get some fresh air. And it's not December, and it's not gray all the time and dark at 5 o'clock, so it could be a lot worse. But literally, the rest will work itself out. There's going to be bumps. We have the chance of, most of the people that work for me are independent contractors, so they don't get a paycheck every week. They only make money when things are closing. And if things are closed, stores, businesses, whatever, we can't have closings unless they figure out another way for us to do that. So, you know, you have to remember and have patience, and, you know, clients out there, we're going to keep working and trying to do our best throughout all of this and do as much as we possibly can. But we're all in this together and learning, and there's really nothing else we can do. So we just have to ride it out, be patient. Hopefully it's only a matter of days. I talked to Clint Allett last night because I didn't know if I actually had to close the car wash, and he said that they are actively working to try to get this thing turned around so businesses can get open as soon as possible. So we're all in this together. So I would love to see people start trying to pep each other up and not just gloom and doom. I do love all the positive, funny things that people are sharing. And if you have any words of encouragement, pass it on. And if you're one of our clients, we literally are going to do everything we can in our power to get your deals closed. So I will probably hopefully see you next week. Karen got out of our video again today, so we will see how it goes. But stay safe, wash your hands, and stay home if you can. Thanks, guys.